Across government and industry, organizations have information and technologies that need to be protected from theft by foreign adversaries. A common vulnerability increasingly being exploited is the acquisition supply chain. At one time, protecting our nation's secrets was simple. Lock them away and make sure only those with the proper authorization had access. And above all else, keep those secrets out of the hands of Cold War adversaries. But those days are over. Today, our secrets are targeted by foreign intelligence services, foreign militaries, corporations, criminal organizations, and terrorist groups. They are targeting more than just classified information. They are looking to steal our technologies, our trade secrets, our research and development, anything that will weaken our national and economic security. In response, government agencies and private industry have strengthened their defenses. Physical and personnel security programs have been bolstered. Information assurance and cyber defenses are now leading organizational priorities. Yet there's still one missing piece to this integrated defense: the integrity of the supply chain. The supply chain is the interconnected web of people, processes, technology, information, and resources that delivers a product or service. For example, suppose you purchased a new pickup truck. You purchased the truck from your local dealership. The dealership got the truck from a manufacturer. An assembly plant put the parts together, perhaps in the United States, perhaps not. And where did they acquire the various parts used to assemble the truck? Remember, we're talking about hundreds, if not thousands, of components. It's no different when your organization acquires a computer, telecommunications equipment, or countless other goods and services that are vital to its mission. Relying solely on traditional physical, personnel, and information security countermeasures is likely not enough to adequately safeguard sensitive data and assets. This leads to a discussion of supply chain risk and how your organization can mitigate those risks. Supply chain risk is the possibility that an adversary may exploit a weakness to compromise a component of the supply chain. To manage these risks, we weigh several factors, including threats to the supply chain, the vulnerability of the supply chain to those threats, and the likelihood of an attack and the potential impact. The key to managing risk is to mitigate vulnerabilities introduced through the supply chain, as well as vulnerabilities that emerge over the life cycle of a product or service. So, what can you do to mitigate risks and minimize the possibility of exploitation? Ensure your acquisition and procurement offices are fully integrated with other organizational components, most notably information assurance and security. Let's join a high-level meeting at a major government contractor. Critical data in the organization's IT systems has been targeted by a foreign government. The CEO has gathered key officials to discuss vulnerabilities and how to strengthen their defenses. Security assures that all physical access points to the building and IT systems are being monitored. Information assurance reports that they have detected no network intrusions. Insider threat is monitoring employees with access to the critical data, ensuring there isn't unauthorized activity. So who is missing from this meeting? No representative from the organization's acquisition department is in the room. That individual isn't considered a part of this organization's integrated defense, and that is a recipe for failure. How else can you mitigate risks and minimize the possibility of exploitation? Know your suppliers. Due diligence is imperative, so make sure your acquisition team is asking the right questions before procuring a particular product or service from an outside company. Questions like, who are their strategic partners and subcontractors? Are they associated with organizations that are competitive or adversarial with the United States? How do they manage their own supply chain risks? And who are they purchasing parts or services from? Integrating your acquisition and procurement team into your organization's defensive efforts and practicing due diligence with the companies and suppliers your organization is doing business with are the foundation for successfully managing supply chain risks. And mitigating those risks to the supply chain will strengthen your organization and help safeguard our national and economic security. Know the risk. Raise your shield.